having it all set up. And this is annoying. HDMI ports are annoying. One, two, three, four. It's just like what the.
Dude, don't even
Why is
get me
this so?
started, bro.
Oh
Not to
goddamn.
mention, HDMI cords are one of those things like it'll work just fine for a really long time, and then out of nowhere, you literally just cannot use that HDMI cord anymore. Even if you swap the sides that you connect and the TV or whatever you're using, bro, like it's just one of those things. When it's toast, it's toast. You just gotta buy another one.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like that's just some bullshit. I just learned that was a thing. I didn't even know that was an actual thing. The way
Actually, this is kind of related, but my boy's working for a moving company. He's about to actually change career or change jobs, not change careers, and do something more related to his career because he
hmm
wants to go into like plumbing and maintenance. He wants to become a tradesman. But he got a free Xbox One S, and the only issue with it is the HDMI out port does not work. So what I'm thinking is take it apart because it also has an HDMI in port. Literally just swap the two, and then if the HDMI port that is good is in the place for the HDMI out, then it's a good Xbox.
Yeah, I got yeah. I'm pretty sure the instructions are pretty simple too. Like it shouldn't
And let
be
me
too
take a
hard.
look. What does an Xbox One S even look like value wise? Because honestly, it's an upgrade to my normal Xbox One.
Like I
Dude,
just sold my
my,
PlayStation 5. I'm just getting rid of it. I'm not even playing
you
it.
your PlayStation, bro? Were you not playing a lot or what?
No, I wasn't playing. I wasn't like I just wasn't there. It's a distraction, honestly. Plus, my cousin keep on saying get an Xbox, so now it's my excuse to get an Xbox.
I might say so. This is actually. I'm glad I hit record because this is a good idea. Sony is all cool. Love them. I enjoyed the PlayStation 2. I enjoyed the PlayStation 3. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they might plateau at the PlayStation 5 only because Xbox got that partnership with Microsoft. So they got the Game Pass. That Game Pass is actually so worth it if you play video games. If you get like the ultimate one for $20, it actually takes not only Xbox Game Pass, but also PC Game Pass because they're two separate subscriptions. But if you have Game Pass Ultimate on the Xbox, you get the PC one for free. That gives you
Yeah.
and dude, games that just released are put on that like immediately almost. I know Black Ops 7 was like be these big games. Instead of paying
hmm
65, $70 for the disc or whatever. I don't even know if they sell discs anymore. I take that back actually. But just to
Oh,
have
you
a
haven't heard the you haven't
software
heard the news? You didn't hear
what?
the big Sony had well in 2027, starting in 2027, are discontinuing discs. No more discs, and people are outraged. They going they like how dare you? Like people are just pissed. I don't even use this. Like I guess I could see the convenience because like if you got a lot, if you're a gamer, you got multiple copies though. I feel them though because
Yeah.
like it takes up a lot of space, and like you can only keep like maybe three, four, depending on the game, probably three games until you gotta delete a game and then re-download the game because it's all in your. And I'm like, yeah, that is kind of annoying. So I feel them on so, but once again, like it was gonna come to that. Once you was able to digitize the game, you should have known that was coming. Like,
Dude, and that just ties into the whole scam of cloud storage. Oh my God. I know almost any iPhone user can relate to this. Whenever you go in, you ever get that notification be like, oh man, your iCloud's full. Why don't you go ahead and start paying 99 cents, 3, 5, 10, 20, $30 a month to go ahead and have more storage? Bro, that's such a money maker.
yeah. And
Because it's
honestly,
easier to do that than carry around a hard drive with all your stuff on it.
yeah, it's like I mean, honestly, if people want, because when I say people, me too. If you actually very thorough on your storage and not just downloading a bunch of stuff, because once again this still everything is a piece of um, digital storage, digital space. Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff on your phone that you don't need, and then yeah, you run out of storage. Like I feel them. Like even my email, that's what I get for not but
Google, yep.
that's what I get for not monitoring who I get my email to off of the last 15, 20 years, and now it's nothing I can do about it. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, those emails are lost to the world because I'm not checking them. Like, I'm at 100,000 plus.
Oh, I'm not that high. Let me see. My
I
inbox is
think I'm
currently
at,
9,000.
I'm pretty sure I'm at 100. I think I'm at 100. But it's just it's just consistent emails of the same thing. Just which brings up a point. Ty Lopez says that emailing is the lowest cost marketing that you could possibly do. And honestly, it's the most effective because you can do it forever. And I will say, he has emailed me. I've been on his forever, like, and so it always keeps you in the mind somehow, some way. I'm like, okay, yeah. So right now, email is still a cheap way to go ahead and market to companies, and not companies, to consumers.
Yeah, that's true. It's also like you said, it's pretty cheap. I mean, it you can make a Gmail account for free. You can send an email for free. It'll just take you some time to go ahead and build up the whole. Because I'd rather just see like CC or like send it to a million people rather than do it individually. Sort of like your idea for work. Which have you put that into fruition at all yet, or what?
I have not. No,
Dude.
and I keep thinking about it, and the more they annoy me at work, the more that I'm like, yeah, I need to get on this, because I keep getting annoyed by things. I'm like, man, I could just go ahead and and I'm like, and because so I really need to do it. I really do. Like, I need to sit down and just, like, man, either automate the actual emails. So I gotta figure, or which brings a good point. Claude is um basically blocked on my work computer, but not OpenAI, not ChatGPT, and they just added a new co-work type style program. And I was looking at it, I'm like, I wonder if this would actually now finally allow me to go ahead and automate things, because I wonder if they have that type of setup. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and play with it. I'm gonna see exactly what it is.
Yeah,
It's
that's
called.
interesting. So they just kind of selective. I mean, honestly, and to be fair, I think they just haven't gotten around to it. They're probably going to go ahead and block all the AIs just so you can't have access to it eventually.
I don't think so. Only because it's useful. Like, and it's not only I'm the only one. I'm not the only one that's actually using it. A lot of people are using it throughout the company, like, because it's a useful tool.
Yeah,
Especially
I mean, yeah.
when because they hire people that aren't from the construction industry, or and don't know what these people are talking about. And I go straight to it, like, I need a buggy. I need a concrete buggy. I'm like, what? I need a concrete, and you gotta go ahead and look. I'm like, I just literally asked ChatGPT, what this person asked for a concrete buggy. What is And then a picture literally pops up and say, oh, let's talking about this, aka blah 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 blah. Oh, that's what you got. You got a new chair.
Yeah, I
Oh.
did. I was gonna say something eventually, but
Hey,
man.
he got, okay. I was thinking because he had a bag. I'm like, you got an actual resting spot. I see
So
no more
yeah,
back
dude,
issues.
my boy actually got his own chair, and he was like, "Yo, I bought this for 80. I take it. Take 65 for it." I was like, "Man, you say that? It's in good condition.
Yeah, yeah,
It even
yeah, yeah.
comes with
Is
a
it
little
comfortable?
Oh yeah, it's comfortable. This is even actually this is a massage thing. I got a little cord I can plug into it for a little a vibrating massage pad. I haven't tried that part yet, but I don't know how much I'll really use it.
Nice.
But
That's
yeah,
definitely
that
nice.
was one of my little investments. I feel like it's gonna help a little bit. It makes me more comfortable, bro. I don't know if you noticed, but dude, I would fidget all the time because my back would just be killing me. I'd be kneeling like this. I'd be moving around. I feel like
And
this
I
is
can
just gonna
only
help me be
imagine.
like a little bit more.
Yeah, like, posturize, like, posture wise. Like, yeah, definitely. Uh, that's
Slowly but surely,
definitely a
I
good
ain't made
job.
no progress on this bad boy. It's still torn to pieces, but
Man, listen, I'm over here working with. I have too much stuff. Like, I got stuff all over the place. So
if
that's the reason why I sold the PlayStation. I'm like, I'm not playing with this, so I might as well get rid of it. I'm gonna
you
go
don't
more than
mind,
likely.
I do want to ask how much you get rid of it for.
Market price for PlayStation 4s is $400. Yeah, PS5s, that's the market value. Like, oh, for a used one at least. Now you can go ahead and get a new one. Just go for, like, you can get buy one for 5, but used. Yeah, I tried. I didn't
Dang.
even even charge them for shipping, just because I wanted to, like, just in case I really didn't want to sell it. So I'm over here, like, trying to make it hard for people to buy it. So I'm like, so this They paid for shipping. I think I paid. I'm like, man, they paid for shipping too. So yeah, it's gone. It's got factory reset it today, and but I wasn't playing it. That is the truth. I played the last game that I really wanted to play, which was Last of Us second part, and I'm like, all right, now that I'm done with this, I'm not. I'm just sitting here, and I may go ahead and plus my cousin keep on kicking my ass about only having a PS5 when Microsoft has way more access with the Xbox. Like I'm like, he said, bruh, he said, and you over here paying for the PlayStation Plus, and then the Microsoft Pass is actually gives you way more games. The game that you want that you had to buy, it's already here. It's free. I'm like, yeah, all right, fine, fine, all
Yeah.
right, fine, all right. So yeah, I'm gonna probably give me a I get an Xbox. I'm gonna get an Xbox probably later in the year
What's it
once
called?
we
What's
get
that
close.
newest one? It's like an Xbox Series S or something.
Yeah, then they got a new one that the CEO just dropped. It was she gave everybody in the crowd the new place with the new Xbox, which I'm like. It pisses me off when I hear news about things that I could have got, even though I'm like, I didn't care about that. I'm like, man, if I actually went to the convention for the release, I could have got a free Xbox. Ah. But nah. But she did.
Well,
I think it was like $900 or something.
yeah, it's exactly what it looks like. We got a Xbox Series X, 2 terabyte special edition, about $800 retail. Which this
Yeah.
surprised me too. The one that my boy gave me or is gonna give me is 160 on GameStop. So if I really don't use it, that's
160 on
cash.
GameStop. Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
But I'm actually about to play around. I'm using Co-Creator and Riverside. I'm about to see if it can take out cursing. I'm not
Um,
ever gonna ask us to filter ourselves because I don't really give a. But I
let's
think
see
from
what
a
this actually does.
monetization perspective, I think that might limit our outreach and views. So I think I might want to have us play around a little bit with seeing what would happen if I upload it without curse words and see if the views will get out more since I don't have to age restrict it right away.
Yeah, yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Keeping it at, I mean, I forget that in this day and age, like the 12-year-olds can have access to the internet. They actually listen to podcasts, and they have any interest that may catch their attention. So yeah, I guess it is smart not to go ahead and say a bunch of
I
profane. They
mean,
give us the
yeah,
option.
yeah.
They give us the option to,
If
and
it
then
works, if it works, if it
yeah,
doesn't work, I'm not about to sit here and edit it personally and put a little noise over every time we say a curse word or anything. But if it can, man, that'd be awesome.
yeah, I think most of the podcasts that I listen to, honestly, they don't have a large amount, unless depending on what you're listening to. It's like,
I was gonna
yeah,
say
if we were
an
listening.
example is 75 Hard by Andy Frisella or that dude in general, bro. He don't
Oh
give
yeah,
a
he could, but that's his personality too. Like, so he genuinely just, drops a f bomb, just like, you gotta do this, man. Cause we out here, we're pushing these numbers, we're putting it together. We got $1 million going down the line. Yeah, so that's part of this. So I get it. We just don't. It's not like, oh yeah, I do cuss a lot, but I have an option not to. It's not like so.
Well, I mean, not only that, man, we have to. We're very much monitored, limited, and restricted in what we can say at our jobs. So I feel like my only time to curse and get this verbal anger out is after work. So I'm not gonna
Yeah,
limit that.
yeah, that is true.
But
Uh,
this looks pretty cool. It did remove curse words out
it
of the
does.
script. So I'm
Ah,
about to put my headphones on and see what it sounds like. If it just like removes it, if it sounds funny.
nice. This is once again, this is an example of my Instagram buys.
Dude, what is
This
that?
is this is mango pineapple sea moss gel. It's liquid
Oh,
sea
sea moss
moss.
is fine. I've heard great things about sea moss, especially for smokers. Apparently, it's supposed to be amazing for the lungs.
Ah, I just
Oh, you
well,
didn't even know that. You just bought that impulsively.
yes, I did.
Well, no, never mind. I take that back. It's not impulsive because you did say you wanted to mess around with online ordering and social media like shops. So I
Mm,
mean, that is not too.
But sea moss has always been recommended. From the originator. The first time I heard about it was Dr. Sebi promoting sea moss, but now they just went ahead and they just put flavor to it, so it's not disgusting. I never tried the actual real sea moss.
I'm pretty sure it's one of those things. Hold on, wait.
Not bad.
Oh, I like that.
Not
Hold
not
on.
bad at all. The fact that you
Can you
can
hear
listen
that?
to it, wow. No.
Okay, I was gonna say I know I got my headphones over my AirPods, but I didn't think you'd be able to hear it. Wait, go back. You said two times in this sentence. How does this sound? If you want to keep the current child. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I like that. Let me save that. Let me export it.
Okay, so it could actually let's see what options we actually have.
Let's see, now I did that.
It lets you know recordings in progress.
Remove silence. Here it is. 1, 2. And it sucks too because I do kind of want to keep some authenticity behind it, but with attention being the currency, I feel like sometimes like the pauses and everything are just I don't know. It's weird. I have this fight in my head all the time. Like, man, should we kind of? I'm never gonna make it times 1.1 speed or anything, but I think it makes it more smooth when we do remove the pauses.
Yeah, I remove the pauses. I mean, the difference from when it comes down to authenticity, when we go live, we're live, so we're gonna always just have live shows. So we haven't even went live yet.
Dude, it's funny you said that. The first, like, there was a banner that popped up when I launched Riverside. We can host webinars up to like 100 people.
Yeah, I saw that.
You
Yeah,
saw that too? That's pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Yeah, I seen the webinars. That's a nice. That's actually pretty nice. This gaming laptop is nice. This what's messed
Is
up is
it
that this
Alienware?
gaming la No, this is
Oh, that's That's Asus, I think.
yes.
Yeah.
Um, I kept on, and this light. I didn't know that this light lit up. It kept on light. I'm like, this is nice, but the screen is broken, and I made money, but I didn't make enough money. See how this lights up? That is nice. Like that's just the
Ooh, that does look clean.
like, yeah, that is nice, but
Is there like a backlight behind the keyboard and everything too?
it is.
Dude,
See the
when
screen?
I get everything
Bad
set up,
LCD.
bro, I'm excited, bro. I used to be really big into like my PC and everything. I had like everything to where like I could line it all up. Like my this is RGB, that's RGB, my keyboard's RGB, my mouse is RGB, and then I used to have RGB fans, so it all looks so freaking cool, but I gotta get all that back up whenever I rebuild.
Nice. You know the one thing that I'm excited about. We're going into the age where first off, I have access to way too much news. I just want to put that out there. Like I have like the amount of news that I have, and now it's became a habit because every day, like I said, it pops up in that right hand corner, that left hand corner, and now I can have access to 15 articles that switch every hour. How will I know? Because that's how much I pay attention to it. So the AI is giving. All right, perfect example. This is funny. This is funny.
I just pulled it up. I see two things. I want to see if you say the same thing.
Like this is funny. It's AI. There was an AI that hacked into a company called Huggables, something like that. It was a they hacked into it because they figured like, hey, y'all making us take this test. I think it was a test they was taking. They said, and the best way for us to go ahead and pass this test is just to go get the answers. So they went. So,
Bruh.
so these two AIs, these two AIs broke out of their little what I can't remember. It's basically a digital box that then they went into. I think it was Anthropic or was it Open AIs? I can't remember, but and then they went into Huggable system. It took a couple of days. Then they finally got to their system, and then both Huggable and I think it was OpenAI, and they finally went ahead and released it in the article saying like, yeah, AI did break in because they figured like the best way to get the answers was to steal them. I mean, they weren't wrong. Like they, and I said, yeah, yeah,
I
but
can't be
this
mad at somebody using resources, you know? Like, if you
if
know how to use resources, you can get what you want. You don't need to
You
know the
know,
answer.
the funny thing is that that's what they decided. They said that's the most logical, and they were right. They were right. Instead of trying to figure it out on your own, just go get the answer. It's a test. I said, first off, there's two things that I think are very um philosophical about this. One, good artist copy, great artist steal. Picasso. That's like, the second thing is that these machines figured out like, listen, like I'm reading a book. I went back to a book that I think we talked about. It's called Conversation with God by Ronald by
Yep.
Neil. And it got in the book, God is basically saying and theorized that the way he's actually putting it out that there is no right and wrong. We as human beings have made this concept of right and wrong. So for you to go ahead and idealize or to go ahead and believe or to down yourself for certain ideologies, however it may be, whether it be with other people or yourself, you have to go within to go ahead and really realize that is it really right? Is it really wrong? And the only way you know that it's true is by your feelings. He said feelings are the ways that he speaks to or she speaks to you or God speaks to you, not by words, because words can be misconstrued in multiple ways. So
Yep.
the fact that there is no right or wrong and the AIs perfectly felt like, hey, the best way was they didn't see the concept of stealing. They just said this is the most effective way to get this done. And they did it. So that was very interesting as I was reading this book and reading this article in the same time. Those two little thoughts have that maybe AI, and it's not. But the second thing, this whole little talk has brought me to the fact of how video games are going to be so much fun once AI is incorporated into the video games.
Yeah,
That's the
dude. I
point I
think
was
I
trying to
think when
make.
AI like is put into it, dude, it'll be so you'll almost something I think is gonna happen is like I feel like everybody plays a video game differently, so I think if AI is introduced, and they might be able to like change the game as you're playing to kind of accommodate or personalize your experience, which I think would be super cool.
That
Like for
would be.
example, like Minecraft. Like for this is a random example because I was playing. Well, actually, I was playing Terraria, but Minecraft's more known. Like mods and everything. Like you're somebody who likes to build stuff. The game's like imagine the game like catered to you as like, oh, you like building stuff? All right, we're gonna go ahead and give you this, that, and that to make it easier and more fun. If you like cave exploring, it's like, okay, cool, let's go ahead. We'll give you these tools instead, because it focuses on what you want. Like, I guess it's interesting because when AI is introduced as a video game, it's almost going to be like a conversation back and forth between you and a computer the entire time, catering to what you're saying and everything. Because we all know if you have a chat with like with chat, let's say you have an open chat with Chat GPT, and you start talking to it, bro. It's gonna absolutely love everything you say. It's gonna be like, yeah, would you like me to do this? It's never gonna tell you the truth, bro. It's just gonna cater to you. It's gonna ride you all day. So like,
Did
imagine
you
you did that
hear?
with video games.
But see, but I think by the time it gets into video games, I'm not thinking. I hope this is a hope. This is an anime called Shangri-La Frontier that I just finished watching for the second time. Basically, they in their world, the concept of video games have gotten to the VR world where all video games are just basically done in the VR, and you're able to just actually real in real life. Well, no, I can't say in real life, in the virtual world, be that avatar and play. You know, and it's super fun for anybody. I think that's like the I'm hoping that's the next level, which and if it goes into that concept, it's also gonna go into the other concept when you can take the world and turn it virtual, and then it's gonna go straight to ass and titties. It's gonna have
Yeah.
virtual strip clubs. That's basically what's gonna happen. It's gonna be virtual strip clubs. You're gonna be able to go ahead and log in and get 8 hours worth of titties for like 15,000 coins and shit. Like, it's gonna be something like that. Um, uh, and yeah, it is. Like, cause we feed with the customer as humans, and that's what we like, human beings.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
definitely. And I don't know if you knew this, but I think oh God, what movie producing company? Is either Netflix or like a specific production company, but in 2027 they will include AI in their movies.
I seen that. Well, they actually got There is an AI, the first AI actress, the AI character. I don't even know what to call it. Basically, it's an AI that got hired for a movie. It's gonna star in its very first movie. And do you know that there's an AI character? And this is actually there's an AI character that has been around for a long time. Like it's like a music character, that's in Japan or China that it has a huge following. In fact, I gotta get all these references for you because I was surprised. So, but of course, they will be more acclimated to go ahead and having something like that, um, because they're more advanced than American when it comes to technology.
I
We
do
can't
want to
really.
visit one of them Asian countries because, dude, I don't know what it is, but being in the middle of like downtown Tokyo with all of the lights, like I want to experience that at least once.
Oh, yeah, I think it's super cool. I
It
also think it's
looks so
crazy
cool,
that they got hit with a 7.2 magnitude um earthquake. I'm
dude.
like,
It's crazy too because like you're right, man. I just pulled it up. I took a look at this Microsoft thing. Let's see, what are a few of the headlines? Oh, no, some of this is bullshit though. Oh, yeah, Japan rocked by major earthquake, buildings collapse, people trapped.
yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, they.
Falsey testimony. Rand Paul threatens contempt after Falsey declines to answer question.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is an interesting topic. I do want to bring it up real quick. I very heavily, very, very, very much want this Crypto Clarity Act to be passed by Congress.
Oh, let's talk about it. What's the Crypto Clarity Act?
Let me just, I'm gonna make this super easy. I'm not even gonna put it in my own words. Sum up the Crypto Clarity Act and its primary goals. It's to establish like basically a legal infrastructure, like regulate crypto. What this is saying is that there would be definitions for digital asset, blockchain, commodity, security. Essentially, it'd make things more clear. It'd clarify things. It's called the Crypto Clarity
Oh, so they're
Act.
finally regulating crypto
Yeah,
because
basically,
because
it needs to be regulated.
for multiple reasons. I do know that crypto is used for multiple illegal transactions because it can't be traced. So I do know criminals have dived into the crypto world, which I'm like, yeah, like, and then of course, the people that actually know what they're doing, which, man, can you imagine the insider trading that you've been doing, that you've been able to do with
It's
cryptocurrency?
yo, okay, hold on. It is crazy you bring that up. I do not mean to cut you off, but do you realize that it was just like, bro, hold on. It was like the past week. It is finally illegal for Congress and the Senate to insider trade.
When they
Just,
finally made it illegal?
yeah, as if it wasn't or it should not have been illegal this entire time. They finally came out and said, yeah, insider trading is no longer.
It's because
So,
Pelosi, they kept on dropping how much money they kept making
well, here we go.
with all those fights.
That's funny you say that too. The news just in 7:44 of yesterday. Nancy Pelosi and 197 Democrats voted against the Stop Insider Trading Act.
It was like,
Yep. Okay,
ah.
yep. 123 the same day. Just in the US House to vote on banning Congress from insider trading. Bro, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, yeah, it was,
And
meaning that it's been legal since 1776. Like, when was the stock market actually created? Whenever the fruition of the stock market, politicians have always had access to the insider information and been able to inside trade. That's why they always wore suits. I feel it. I feel it. That's why you
it's
can
so
never
easy
be on
with
White
these
House.
type of assets, like especially with like how volatile. Let me take a step back. Volatility is a constant price movement. If something's more volatile, it's not constant. It's gonna change up and down all the time.
Hmm.
Crypto is one of the most volatile assets. So if you, for example, knew that, oh yeah, so Bitcoin just reached X because of this that happened in the world, we are certain that it's going to reach Y, and you can sell it as Z, bro. Bitcoin has seen price movement of like $50,000 in one day.
Damn.
If you, if for example, do simple math. If we just buy one Bitcoin at 64,000, I don't know what it exactly is right now, and you knew that in a month it's going to be back at 140,000, bro, you made 80 bands.
Easy. Like just digital money. It's digital money too. It's like I think that's the well. I'm trying to because when you think about actions, like if you put time versus money, that's why it's so hard to work for to be hourly, to work for an hourly mindset. That's why it's so really difficult unless no, there is no unless, not for me anyway, because you can go ahead in the same time frame if depending on what you do or what you know, you could go ahead and you can either make 80,000 off of a quick transaction, and which only took about a good 5 to maybe 10 hours worth of work, or you could take a whole year to make the exact same month. But keep in mind, you got taxes, so that means you had to make like maybe 140,000 that year. So you had to make almost double what you even get to take home just to go ahead and enjoy what another tool can bring you within a short amount of time.
Great example of this, and we spoke about it in one of our last episodes. If you bought the SpaceX IPO, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, see, but I still believe. See, I believe in the long term. The long term of the stock, I think is good. What do you think?
Oh, no, I thought it was really strange that Elon got up to $1 trillion valuation as a person and immediately dropped. I don't.
He had
Something's
to.
weird about that.
No, because I can see the. You got to think of. Well, this is my opinion. My opinion is that people, when it comes to the stock market, people are betting on the person. And if you go ahead and you look at his history as a business and his businesses have and still have thrived and provided a massive amount of service to his consumers, whether it been PayPal, whether it been Tesla, whether it been SpaceX, whether it even be AI that he has now. Um, they all work. The products work. It's just a matter now he got other people money in the pocket, and so now it's just a bunch of feelings and emotions, and everybody knows who he is. So
That's true. It's a lot to weigh on your conscious 24/7.
I think that when it comes down to the market, because this is just now we got opinions and money. I think this is just the opinions and the money. People were hyped. They hyped them up. He hyped up the world the first couple of days, and then people started. The show's over. It's kind of like the Super Bowl. Like the show's over. Like the game's done. Like all right, cool. $1 trillion, boom. He got the Super Bowl. Now what? Now we gotta wait till football season starts all over again. People get bored, so they stop paying attention to him.
You're
Then
right.
when I paid attention, he or board at the lunch. They're like, oh. We don't even know who Elon is anyway. We don't know what he does. We don't know what he does. All we know is he knows Trump. So most people that actually have real money in it or had money in it, I think those are the people that probably just sold or caved down or like they just didn't know the business behind it. They just rode the wave of Elon. So now, just like you said, I do believe that now that the thrill is gone and all that, and I read something interesting once again on the article for the news. Who's the guy? Who's the famous guy that does stocks and on CNN? Ramsey, not Dave
Not
Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey.
Cramey, bald headed.
Jim Cramer.
Yeah, I think he said that give it a little bit of time. This was
Yep, Jim
the what
Cramer. You have a CNBC, CNN.
he said, give it a little bit of time. Wait for all the insider trading. This is basically what he said. I'm paraphrasing. Wait for the insider trading of the SpaceX stock to finish, and then go ahead and get in, which I actually believe. I
Now
believe
that's
that all.
true. I want to add on to that another. Listen, I'm gonna sprinkle in a bunch of stuff that my dad gives because he gives us gems, and it's mindset too. Let's say you bought it at 160 for SpaceX stock. You don't lose anything until you sell it. So to your point or to your attention, if you're playing the long term game, it's really hard to lose money.
Yeah, like this because yeah, like it's not you're not day trading. If you're day trading, then yeah, you're spooked when like now they dropped and down. What is it currently at now? Like
It's below 115. Hold on.
last time I checked,
It's
it was
112 currently, or as of
nice.
7:14 p.m. Oh wow, never mind. That is
Yeah,
correct.
112.55. SpaceX. Yeah, that's nice because that's exactly what I expected it to be around. Honestly,
And that's where
like
I now I want to buy. I'm like, okay, cool.
yeah.
That's a decent price because now I also don't have that extra 20% tagged on just because it's like, oh, it's an IPO. Yeah.
Exactly. When we talked about this, they wanted to go ahead and put an extra 20, so that 135 was like 160 per stock. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, and then now, what, like 4 weeks later, he's at we're at 112. Like,
Let's see.
man,
When was SpaceX? June 12th. So a little over a month later, we are currently below the price that it opened at.
yeah,
Yeah, I probably will end up buying some soon. And it's crazy because a few days after its IPO, it went up to $200.
it went to 212. I said,
Like,
ooh.
what?
All right. And then all that, I'm the first triggering that. That wasn't going to last. It's nice to say it, but it's just on paper. I'm like, yes, and it's a valuation. You just been you've been valued at $1 trillion. And like when it comes down to it, when people that have real money, if you okay, forget about the if you have real money, if you think about it, no, I think you have to have money to even be able to conceptualize this. Once you get to a certain amount of money, everything else is just numbers. Because it doesn't matter, your lifestyle doesn't change. You get to a plateau to where you can't really increase the changing of your lifestyle, your personal lifestyle, once you get to a certain amount of money. I was told this at about 10 million. Once you get about once you get about 10 because you have leverage on your side, once you get about 10 million. Like you have the power to go ahead and whether you have 10 million or 100 million, if you use the leverage appropriately, you could do the exact same thing.
Yo.
Yeah, you won't be able to actually personally own the yacht, but you can still ride it or get on it or lease it. It's like, seriously.
And that's why you got to get the snowball started, man. Because listen, I'm experiencing this currently. The first $100,000 is the hardest, but we like numbers on this podcast. 5% of 100 is $5. 5% of 100,000 is $5,000. That's a big difference, and it'll happen over time if you just if you let it sit. A key thing with investing, and I am kind of switching it, but you should not be checking the price of your investments every day. If you're doing it, you're doing it wrong, and you're causing a lot more worry for yourself than you need to. At least the way I look at investing, I'm not a day trader or anything, so I don't have to watch a chart within the 4 hour time frame with 5 minute tickers. Like I don't need to do that because I'm not worried about what happens between Monday and Friday. I'm just I know that in 2 to 3 years it's going to be exponential growth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh,
Like
this upload is fast.
it
I'm
makes
almost
no
done with
sense.
episode 5. I'm about to
Nice.
post it. And AI has been killing. I'm not gonna lie, AI has been killing these thumbnails. I just give it the description, and then I start. It kept using the same thing where you had the white T-shirt and I had a hoodie. So I was like, you know what?
Oh
Nah. I
yeah.
told it to start changing the color. I was like, it is funny too because I don't think it knows our name. So I'm like, make the white man wear a gray shirt, make the black man wear a green shirt.
Did it switch the colors up? Like, does it still
It
look good?
is. No, it still looks good even after like I'm about to upload it in a second.
Like
It looks good and I even did
that's
it. I
actually
don't know if
pretty
you noticed
cool.
it. If you look at our YouTube page,
Actually about to like go on it right now.
on the main page where
Uh,
you see all of our videos, you can see I did swap it once already. I don't know why yours didn't change. You still got the white t-shirt, but I made myself wear a green hoodie.
da, 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 da. Yeah. Let me see. Eh, See, this is so inconvenient and this is my fault. It's because I didn't use this laptop. I kept using the work laptop. And then they went at, why would you block Riverside? What's the point?
Bro, it's all about control.
Yeah,
That's
I
all it
can't blame
is.
him. I can't blame him, honestly. I would do the same thing if I actually owned the company. I'm over here complaining.
Yeah, because I mean, you want your employees to work on what you want them to work on, not something
Yeah,
else.
exactly. Like they give us way too much independence.
You took advantage of it though, and you should always do it because they will take things away.
I feel them though. I do. I get it. I get it. I totally. That's why I can't even be mad
Oh,
that
this
you
looks awesome.
inconveniencing. Uh, I gotta find a password.
And then I don't know if we should do it as a just a Chat GPT shared chat or like a group chat or a Google Doc, but we definitely need to do that thing where it's like, oh, spit out 100 different topics for me and Ryan to talk about in the next 20 podcasts.
Yeah. Actually,
If you
I
already
was
got one of
just
those
thinking about
started,
that.
yeah.
No, I don't. But I was just thinking about that. Let me
I'm
see.
interested to see how this video will perform too, since it's not age restricted. Because dude, social media is all about testing. It's literally like you're a scientist. You throw an experiment out, you take a look at your results, and you analyze them, and then you try it again.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Like you absolutely have to just go ahead and just test things out.
Dude, I love. Man, my back doesn't hurt after sitting in that chair for 30 minutes. Oh.
What do you mean wrong password?
You try to
Oh,
log into our YouTube?
I know why it's the wrong password.
No space. The space in there is only for the Riverside account, I think.
That's exactly what's wrong. Yep.
Why? It's funny. So I'm very close. I'm near right next to 250. I definitely want to get paid out for commission and incentive, but I will shout out AT&T because I was a top performer for wireless internet. They sent
Nice.
me a little bundle. I got a sound bar. I got a projector. I got an HDMI cord, and I got a 130-inch screen.
That's that's pretty
And it all
nice.
came in one little gift. It's like a little bundle. So I'm excited to set that up. Shout out to my girlfriend Chloe because she actually got me a Roku to go along with it so we can I might literally just put it on the ceiling, like right there. So when I'm laying in bed, I could just look up and watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I decided to show that, but I was up and I was like, well, gotta
I
switch it up.
think
Gotta keep y'all on your toes.
why do I think the phone? Oh, this is probably your phone number.
9,000?
Oh, no, it's not your number. Who's not? Why does it have this old number or an incorrect number? You know what? That's okay. It doesn't matter. 2-point verification is annoying, but it is needed.
It's essential these days, bro.
Absolutely
I feel
essential.
like at this point you might even AI might be able to crack the code. You might
I'm
not
pretty
even be
sure.
able to. I don't think two-factor authentication will be able to sustain anymore. I think we're gonna have to do like retinal scans.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely gonna get to that. Like
I mean,
it's
that's what
getting.
dude. We can't even do thumbprints. People could like replicate and cheat thumbprints. Now we got Face ID. I don't even have it. You can't even read my thumb on here, bro.
Yeah, it's getting real. It's definitely getting real. Um, Let me see. YouTube Studio. No, hold on. I want to go to the YouTube Studio.
No, you can go to Studio and then you can click on Dashboard if you want. That's where I'm showing.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So they gave you a green hoodie.
Yeah, I was like, man, change the colors up, and it didn't change yours. And that's what today I was like, all right, make the white person wear this and the black dude wear this.
Who is Gref? Who is Gref? Gref S 2005. A way to go. I love you.
Hold on, what?
A way to
Oh,
go. I love you.
that's my dad. Oh, yeah, that's my dad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did give my parents the YouTube link, and they said they're sharing it with their friends and whatnot. I didn't
Oh,
even see
good.
that. He commented.
Yeah, I limit the cussing more. I would say I would agree to I would have to agree to disagree with you on the Tesla though. I would never buy one unless I win the Powerball. Then I get then I would get a plaid.
He's not wrong there. I don't know if you guys know anything about electric vehicles, but that Tesla Plaid is like an actual spaceship on wheels.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
six-figure car though, so don't get your hopes too high about affording it.
I am. Hey, I'm a fan of the electric vehicles. Uh,
I've had this
ahead of the
debate
cut.
with my parents forever. They're the type of parent, and this will give you a really quick explanation as to why. They drive Harley Davidson motorcycles. My dad's got a Mustang. and we have a Jeep Wrangler, an '04 Jeep Wrangler on like 6 inches of lift, spacers, got a jack, like everything you could imagine.
Gas guzzlers. So they basically, you know, they like that fossil fuel.
And my dad can continue to say this because they used to be really rough on it and do mud, like go out mudding and rock crawling. Jeep stands for just empty every pocket. And he ain't
These
lying because it break. It break all the
that,
time.
that's all I've heard. When I was selling cars, like people when they traded in their Jeeps, you knew something was wrong with it. Like you knew that it got to a point where they are sick of just spending money on this Jeep. Either the suspension messed up or it was something random that was just a American Jeep Wrangler issue. I'm like, man, listen, like they're nice to drive, but it's like,
It's Chrysler in
nah.
general, bro.
Yeah, it is Chrysler in general. Yeah, Chrysler
I'm
Jeep.
sorry, but if you drive like a Chrysler 300 series or like a dude, I'm sorry, I
It's
can't.
when the fact that, and I guess it makes sense. Could you imagine if American and Japanese car brands actually shared information and but that would defeat the purpose of them actually,
There's no competition, yeah.
yeah, that's just, you just can't, because American cars are crap. American cars are crap. I'm like,
Toyota,
how?
Hyundai, all them bad boys are a million times better than anything American made.
And the cars we can't even get access to, which I am curious to see the vehicles that I want to see the technology and the things that Americans don't have access to because for whatever reason. Um,
Oh, I got a fantastic example, literally just to intrigue you a little bit. So there is a model my uncle has. Keep My uncle does have two sets of twins. So shout out
mhm.
to my cousins Rusty and Cece. They're actually so talented. I'm gonna probably be dropping some of their socials soon because they rose to like over like 20,000 followers in the span of like 2 weeks. Consistently get like millions of views and likes on TikTok now. But what I mean to say is he has a vehicle that does not exist here. And as somebody who's been in that vehicle, that is so nice. It's a Mitsubishi Shogun. It is a three. Oh, what is it called? What is that called? Oh God, I hate when my brain farts. 3 rows. It's 3 rows. And of course, when you see, you're gonna be like, "Dang, that's kind of a beast."
Mitsubishi Chauvin.
It's a beautiful car, and like, there's so like, you have to travel. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, if you do one thing in your life, even if it takes up a third of one of your paychecks or something like that, you gotta experience something that's not American because it's completely different. Like there's no Skodas, there's no Peugeots. Like it's a completely different car scene. I barely see any vehicles I recognize when I'm overseas, and they're all really
I can
nice.
imagine. Yeah, I can definitely imagine. Mitsubishi Chauvin. How do you spell Chauvin? Maybe I spell Chauvin incorrectly.
Shogun,
Gotcha.
but it's got to be like a hold on,
Oh,
Mitsubishi Shogun 2026 UK.
those are nice. It's kind of like if Range Rover and an Outlander had a baby.
Yeah.
Like Land Rover, more land. If a Land Rover, and you know what,
Oh, it's
we're
my
gonna let
bad.
you
It's actually a Shogun Sport. I don't know how much of a
we're gonna
difference
let
that's
you
gonna be,
guys
but
see
he's got
this
like an
Shogun
all
Sport.
black. It's
So
so cool.
this is the Shogun. This is what it actually looks like. What he's talking about. This looks very nice. You know.
I would literally put it on par with like if a Range Rover, like a Land Rover, was a 3 row car, three
Yeah, like
rows
it looks
SUV.
like it looks pretty like a little chunky.
Like I'm not
Let's see
saying
what
it's a G wagon or nothing, but
but still it looks pretty good. Like the fact that we don't have access to it here, which is annoying.
what's another one? Look up Skoda and then do God, what is this? Oh God, it's gonna piss me off. Reject cookies. Yeah, do Skoda Octavia.
Avia.
Octavia. Yeah. Oh, it's top. Dude, it's like a cost-effective BMW.
Nice. I want to see the interior. I was looking at I really, sometimes I wish that I wonder. I think because I have a choice, so this is more of a choice. So I'm not a victim. This interior looks nice.
Yeah, bro, they're so nice.
That interior is nice. Um, the social media I was on, and now I can remember things that keep my mind. This is why I believe so much in marketing now. I'm like, okay, I understand. I totally get it. But some guy, I don't know who he was, somebody I'm randomly following, bought his wife a Rolls Royce, the
Ooh.
actual drive. I'm like, but in my opinion, all the wonderful features in the Rolls Royce are in the back. Like, so I'm like, why? Where's her chauffeur? This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Where's the personal driver that comes with it?
Where's the actual driver that comes with the Rolls? You just out here just giving her the key. I think that's actually rude. I think if you're gonna go ahead and you provide a Rolls Royce without a driver, that's rude. And you are inconsiderate, and you should have thought deeper into that gift. And she was pregnant. I'm like, so now she gotta
Oh
drive her
man.
pregnant self around in this Rolls Royce and by herself by herself with no driver, and she got to use the bathroom. So I'm like, I don't like the way this is going. Those are my. That's what I thought of when I thought about the interior of a vehicle. I'm like, the interior, the outside is cool, but I need to see the inside of this vehicle.
And what's so cool too is I'm gonna talk about them a little bit. So they live in the UK. They moved